What if everything life threw at you, you didn't run from it? What if you faced it? Every failure, every rejection, every bad day, every moment you wanted to quit? Who would you become? Not motivated, not inspired, unrecognizable. 2026 doesn't belong to the talented. It doesn't belong to the lucky. It doesn't belong to the ones with connections. It belongs to the obsessed. The ones who work in silence while everyone else sleeps. The ones who choose pain over comfort. The ones who disappear for a year and come back as a completely different person. That could be you, but only if you're willing to do what 99% won't. Let me be brutally honest with you. Most people don't fail because they're weak. They don't fail because they lack talent. They don't fail because the system is rigged. They fail because they wait. They wait for motivation. They wait for confidence. They wait for the right time. They wait for someone to give them permission. But motivation is fake. It's a feeling that comes and goes like the weather. Passion? It disappears the moment things get hard. And the right time never comes. Because there is no perfect moment. There's only now. The easy thing is to sit on your couch, scroll through social media, watch other people win, watch other people build their dreams. The easy thing is to blame. Blame your parents, blame your circumstances, blame the economy, blame luck, blame society. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to say, I'll start Monday. It's easy to convince yourself that you're just not ready yet. But here's the truth that no one wants to hear. No one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not some miracle opportunity. The government isn't going to fix your life. The universe isn't going to align in your favor. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you success. You are alone in this fight. And the moment you accept that, the moment you realize that everything depends on you, that's when everything changes. Because right now, most people are stuck. Stuck in jobs they hate. Stuck in relationships that drain them. Stuck in bodies they're ashamed of. Stuck watching their dreams die slowly. They're 25, 30, 35 years old. Still living the same life they lived 5 years ago. Same complaints, same excuses, same Netflix shows, same Friday night routine. And they wonder why nothing changes. But nothing changes because they don't change. They want different results but refuse to become a different person. They want to be successful but aren't willing to sacrifice their comfort. They want to be wealthy but won't work weekends. They want to be fit but won't skip the pizza. They want respect but won't do respectable things. And that's the problem. Everyone wants the reward. No one wants to do the work. Everyone wants the transformation. No one wants to go through the process. Everyone wants to be great. But greatness requires becoming someone you've never been before. And most people aren't willing to die to who they are. So they stay the same, year after year, decade after decade, until one day they wake up and realize they wasted their entire life waiting. Waiting for permission, waiting for confidence, waiting for the perfect plan. But the people who win, they stop waiting. They start. Imperfectly, scared, unsure. But they start. Here's what separates the winners from everyone else. Consistency beats everything. Not talent, not luck, not intelligence, not connections. Consistency, just showing up again and again and again, even when you're tired, even when you're broke, even when you're scared, even when no one believes in you, even when you don't believe in yourself, even when no one is watching. Because most people can show up when they feel good, when they're motivated, when they get likes and comments and validation. But what separates the 1% from the 99% is the ability to show up when they feel nothing, to do the work on the days they don't feel like it, to train when their body is screaming at them to stop, to study when their brain is foggy, to build when they're exhausted. That's discipline. And discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Not motivation, not inspiration, not passion. Discipline. Because motivation is temporary. It comes from watching a video. It comes from reading a quote. It lasts for a few hours, maybe a day. Then it's gone. And if you're relying on motivation to build your life, you're going to lose. Because the hard days will come. The days when your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and your bed feels like heaven. The days when you've been grinding for months and you still haven't seen results. The days when everyone around you is partying and you're working alone in your room. The days when you fail, when you embarrass yourself, when people laugh at your dreams. Those days are coming. And on those days, motivation won't help you. Only discipline will. Only the decision you made, the commitment you made to yourself, that no matter what happens, you will not quit. Because here's what most people don't understand. Fear isn't the enemy. Fear is the signal. Fear tells you where your future is hiding. If something scares you, if it makes you uncomfortable, if it makes you want to run, that's where you need to go. Not away from it, toward it. Because on the other side of fear is everything you want. The life you dream about. The person you want to become. The respect you crave. The freedom you desire. It's all on the other side of fear. But most people never get there. Because they let fear control them. They let fear decide their career, their relationships, their habits, their entire life. They play it safe. They stay small. They avoid risk. And then they wonder why they feel empty. Because safety is the slowest form of suicide. Comfort is the silent killer. It doesn't destroy you all at once. It destroys you slowly, day by day, year by year, until you wake up at 40, 50, 60 years old and realize you never really lived. You just existed. You played defense your whole life. You never took the shot. And now it's too late. But it's not too late for you. Not yet. You still have time. But time is running out. Every day you wait is a day wasted. Every week you procrastinate is a week lost forever. The clock is ticking. And the question is, what are you going to do about it? Champions aren't fearless. Let's get that straight right now. They feel fear just like everyone else. They feel doubt. They feel anxiety. They feel insecure. But here's the difference. They do it anyway. They don't wait for the fear to go away. They don't wait to feel confident. They don't wait to feel ready. They act in spite of the fear. They're disciplined. And discipline means doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline means showing up on your worst days. Discipline means training when you're sore. Discipline means working when everyone else is sleeping. Discipline means saying no to the party so you can say yes to your future. Champions use pain as fuel. Every rejection, every setback, Every person who doubted them. They remember it. They store it. They let it burn inside them. And they use it to work harder. They use failure as feedback. When they fail, they don't make excuses. They don't blame others. They don't quit. They ask, what can I learn from this? How can I get better? What needs to change? And they adjust. They adapt. They evolve. They use discomfort as direction. If something makes them uncomfortable, they know that's where they need to grow. If something challenges them, that's where they need to focus. Because growth only happens outside your comfort zone. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. You're stagnating. And stagnation leads to death. Not physical death, but spiritual death. The death of your potential. The death of your dreams. The death of who you could have been. So champions chase discomfort. They stop comparing themselves to others, because comparison is poison. When you compare yourself to someone else, you're comparing your beginning to their middle, your struggle to their highlight reel, your reality to their facade, and you'll lose every time. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Are you better today than you were yesterday? That's the only question that matters. They stop explaining themselves. Winners don't waste time explaining their dreams to people who don't get it. They don't seek validation. They don't need approval. They don't ask for permission. They just do. They move in silence. They let their results speak. And one day, everyone who doubted them, everyone who laughed, everyone who said it couldn't be done, they all go quiet. Because the results are undeniable. Champions choose future pain over present comfort. They know that comfort today means regret tomorrow. They know that the easy path leads to a hard life, and the hard path leads to an easy life. So they choose the hard path. They choose discipline over motivation. They choose sacrifice over pleasure. They choose growth over comfort. Because comfort makes you average. And average is slow death. Average is working a job you hate for 40 years. Average is retiring with regrets. Average is looking back at your life and saying, what if? And that's the scariest thing of all. Not failure, regret. The regret of knowing you could have been more. The regret of knowing you had potential but never used it. The regret of knowing you had dreams but never chased them. That regret will haunt you forever. So don't be average. Be obsessed. You don't need balance at 20. You don't need balance at 25. You need obsession. Let's be real. No great man had a perfect social life. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla by going to parties every weekend. Kobe Bryant didn't become the best by sleeping in. David Goggins didn't transform his life by choosing comfort. They were obsessed. They sacrificed everything. Their sleep, their social life, their comfort, their free time, everything. Because they understood something most people don't. Balance is for people who have already won. Balance is for people who have already built their empire. But when you're starting from zero, when you're broke, when no one knows your name, when you're trying to prove yourself, you don't need balance. You need obsession. You need to disappear. Lock yourself in. Cut off distractions. Delete social media. Stop going out. Stop wasting time. And work. Work like your life depends on it. Because it does. This is your one shot. This is your one life. You don't get a second chance. So either you go all in now, or you live with regret forever. And regret lasts a lifetime. No great life was built casually. You can't build an empire working 9 to 5. You can't become great by doing what everyone else does. You can't stand out by blending in. Greatness requires sacrifice. It requires you to become a different person. It requires you to give up who you are, to become who you're meant to be. And most people aren't willing to do that. Most people want to keep their old life and add success to it. But it doesn't work that way. You can't have both. You can't party every weekend and build a business. You can't eat junk food every day and have a six-pack. You can't waste time on distractions and achieve your dreams. You have to choose comfort or greatness. You can't have both. So what's it going to be? Because right now, you're at a crossroads. You can continue living the way you've been living, and you'll continue getting the results you've been getting. Or you can make a decision right now, a decision that will change everything, a decision to become obsessed, to give up everything that doesn't serve your vision, to disappear from the world for a while, to work in silence, to suffer now so you can celebrate later, because you either suffer now or you regret later. And regret lasts forever, but suffering is temporary. The pain of discipline lasts for months. The pain of regret lasts for a lifetime. So choose wisely. What's it going to be? Will you compete? Or will you watch others win? Will you face the fear or stay the same forever? Will you disappear for a year and come back unrecognizable? Or will you keep making excuses? Because here's the truth. 2026 is your year, but only if you decide it is. No one else can make that decision for you. Your parents can't. Your friends can't. Your teachers can't. Only you. And the decision has to be made now, not tomorrow, not next week, not on January 1st. Now. Because every second you wait is a second wasted. Every day you procrastinate is a day lost forever. The clock is ticking. Your competition is working right now. While you're watching this video, someone is training. While you're scrolling through your phone, someone is building their business. While you're sleeping in, someone is getting ahead. And one day, you'll see them win. You'll see them living the life you dreamed about. And you'll wonder, what if I had just started? What if I had just committed? What if I had just believed in myself? But by then, it'll be too late. So don't let that happen. Don't let your dreams die, and don't let your potential go to waste. Make the decision right now. Right now. Watching this video. Make the commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets, no matter who doubts you, no matter how many times you fail, you will not quit. You will keep going. You will become obsessed. You will disappear. And when you come back, they won't recognize you, because you'll be a completely different person. Stronger, smarter, more disciplined, more focused, more successful, unrecognizable. That's the goal. Not to be a little better, not to improve slightly, but to become someone completely different. Someone who your past self would be proud of. Someone who your future self will thank. So make the choice right now. Subscribe to this channel. Lock in. Turn off the distractions. Delete the apps that waste your time. Cut off the people who drain your energy. and disappear. Disappear into your work. Disappear into your grind. Disappear into your obsession. And don't come back until you've become unstoppable. Until you've built something undeniable. Until you've transformed into the person you were meant to be. This is your moment. This is your time. 2026 is waiting for you, but you have to be willing to earn it. Are you ready? Then let's go. No mercy,